Sam Raimi's Send Help is his best film since Spider-Man 2, and that is an absolute fact. Send Help, starring Rachel McAdams and Dylan O'Brien, are an absolute powerhouse on the big screen. Their chemistry is honestly unmatched, and their character dynamics are perfect. I genuinely can't think of another role where Rachel McAdams has played a character like this. Like, it is so out of her wheelbox, and now it's totally added to her resume because she crushed this role. This character that she is able to portray is beyond fascinating, and just you root for them, but you also hate them at the same time. Now, when I think of Dylan O'Brien as this character, I don't see this as something like he's never done before. I think his acting is very similar to what he used to do in Teen Wolf, but it's just kind of amplified, if that makes any sense. But obviously it's a completely different character, and he does have his own little twing to it, which is awesome, but couldn't have casted this character any better. And when I say people be sleeping on Dylan O'Brien, I've been a fan of his since Teen Wolf, and it's never dropped for me, even through his injuries and him just not coming back to Hollywood for a couple years. I've always stood by this guy, and it's specifically because I know how good of an actor he is. Look at how much emotion he's able to portray on the screen. Like, he was able to just lay it all out there, and I loved it. If you made it this far into the video and you actually just don't know what the movie's about because you haven't seen it yet, all I'm going to say is that Rachel McAdams is basically the secretary of Dylan O'Brien's character. I know that's not their actual roles for the people who have seen the movie, but it's the dynamic between the characters is basically that, and he's a horrible boss. They get into a plane crash and they get stranded on an island, but the thing is that she actually knows how to survive in the wilderness, and now he is now basically her secretary because she knows how to survive, and now she's his boss. And that power dynamic, the way it switches, is so well done on the storytelling aspect of this. This movie definitely had horror elements to it. It even had a little Spider-Man Easter egg, in my opinion, because, you know, Sam Raimi, but it was more funny than anything. Like, you couldn't help but laugh the entire movie, and by far the best thing about this film is the pacing. It did not feel like a long movie, and you wanted more at the end of it, and it had a very, very, very solid ending, and a lot of movies can't do that. I have like minimal to no notes on this movie. Absolute banger. If you have not seen it, go watch it.